everyone, how are you all? I'm okay. Today's Monday in the UK. I'll try and get this video up this week. I'll try and get it up as soon as I possibly can. Now, in the UK this week, all the non-essential shops, bar, restaurants, hairdressers, etc. are opening for business, albeit with social distancing. How do you guys feel about it? I'm concerned. I can see people already not sticking to the rules, social distancing rules, and I just worry so much that 2 meters will become 1. God, I sound like a Spice Girls song. 2 meters will become 1 meter. People will be right in your face. And what really worries me is if they do make the social distancing 1 meter and not 2 meters, which is what the rumour could be for July. There's no point in having any social distancing at all, in my opinion, especially if you work in an office where you have, say, 400 people coming in and out. It's just, it's beyond me. I think outside, possibly, once we get the infection rate down, in the UK, remember, let's not talk about the deaths, but the infection rate is still really high. Really, really high. So, and it's much more than they're reporting. So I just feel that once we get the infection rate down a bit more, maybe outside, reduce it to 1.5, see how we go, stuff like that. But I think we need to be slow and sensible. But I have to say, I cannot wait for the hairdresser to be open. Look at my hair. Can you see? Look, I'll see if I can move this over. This is my roots 3 months on. I'll be honest, it doesn't look too awful, does it? It doesn't look too awful. Because I have highlights done. I only get them done every 3 months anyway. So that doesn't look too horrendous. But, I've never normally leave them. See, look, that is my hair colour here. It's not showing up so good. Actually, it doesn't look too bad at all, does it? Excuse the wrinkles when I move my forehead up. But yeah, so I, like everyone else, when it is safe, I'm looking to get my hair done. I can't wait to get that done, but only when it's safe. I see people who are getting their hair done, roots done, and all the rest of it, obviously getting hairdressers to come around to their house. Are you crazy? Are you mad? Just wait. I'd rather have roots than be 6 foot under. I tell you that right now. But how is everyone? I hope you're all doing okay. We've got people round at the minute. Alex is getting an electric car, so we're getting them installed, a charger thing. I'll show you that car once it arrives and stuff. Trying to do our bit for the environment, you know. So Alex is super excited, and I hope he loves it when he gets it. What else is going on? I had some super sad news, actually, for me. Anyway, I don't know if any of you follow me on Instagram, you'll know a little while ago I said that my dream would be to go to Disney World this year. I love Disney World. I have been lucky enough to go 3 times before. I may be 40 this year, but I believe you are never too old to go to Disney. There's something so magical about that place. The smells, how it looks, the rides, everything, and I adore it. Hence why I have on today, if you can see, my Mickey, also my mini jumper. You can't see this very well. So that's my mini jumper again, which I got in the sale from Sainsbury's. I absolutely love it, and I love this colour. It's so cute. But anyway, so I don't know if anyone said, I posted on my Instagram that I was, my dream this year would be to go back to Disney World. We had an extremely hard year. Over the last couple of years, we've had some extremely hard times. We nearly lost everything. We nearly lost our house, everything. I'll probably go into that in a new video. So I just need to think of the right words to say, if that makes sense. So we lost, God, what hair's got a really funny kink going on here. Can you see this? It's sort of out. Anyway, so we nearly lost everything. So when the tide turned for us, so to speak, my dream was for us to go to Disney World, and Alex booked it. And I was so over the moon, and I know this is first world problems right now. I really, really do, but Alex booked it. He just said, look, he's going to pay for the whole thing. And if anyone, we're going to go for around about 3 weeks. He'll pay for the whole thing. I just sort the spending money. And, which is so lovely of him to do, isn't it? And unfortunately, with coronavirus and everything that's going on, we thought the safest thing to do would be to cancel, or not cancel, postpone until next year. We booked through Virgin. and we're waiting for them to call us still to make sure that we could, everything would be okay for next year and the rest of it. Because what happened, you see, we did we did a dining plan as well. Everywhere was staying at the Disney resort, Coronado Springs, there's like Destino Towers, I think that's what it was. So we were staying there. So I'm wobbling you around a bit, and we were staying there. And we had the deluxe dining plan, which we'd done before. So many people don't think it's worth it, yada, yada, yada. Everyone has their own opinion. If you're like Alex and I, we don't have kids, so we can organise, we can organise, our meals and book in all the nice restaurants and that, so it is worth our while. If you've got young kids and all the rest of it, it might not be worth your while. But for us, it is. We can go and take advantage of the snacks. Sorry, something is super annoying my eye. I've got like a hair or a bit of fluff coming down. Oh! Sorry, I just had to get that off my eye there. My hair's looking super wild today. Look at that. Woo! But anyway, so what I was saying was I've been so lucky for Alex that he'd book us a holiday to Disney, but with it being tens of thousands of pounds, we thought the best thing to do would be to postpone till next year. If you can't get that full Disney experience, I just think it's best to hang on and wait. We don't even know if we're going to be allowed into the US yet. So I thought it's best to postpone. Obviously, I had a little tear in my eye when we did that. I was like trying to think of ways to keep what's the best thing to do. Dining plans are all cancelled. You then also have to, what we like to do, I'd book all our dining plans and stuff like that, and we would shuffle between parks. So I don't know if any of you watching me have been, say if you go to Epcot, if you're an adult, of course you can mooch around there the whole day, but we do not tend to spend the whole day at Epcot. So what I like to do though, I'd like to book all our rides, book all our, dining and all the rest of it, and have the option to move between parks. You have to, with the new system that's going to be in place, you have to tell them, basically you have to book what parks you're going to be in on what particular day. Now, that was quite restricted for me, for hearing that you have to book. Get away, say we didn't have the dining plan and we just went ad hoc, so to speak. I could live with that. But then having to book, getting into the park, wearing a mask wasn't an issue for me. Wearing a mask is not an issue. But it's getting into the park, having to book that park. And I've also heard you've got to book a time you're going to arrive there. It's just seeming quite regimented. And if you live in the US, it's completely different if you're going to go there just for a day, 2 days. But if you're spending tens of thousands of pounds, which is what it is to go to Disney. Sorry, you may hear people doing stuff. Like I said, we're having the electric thingy charger put in. So if you're paying tens of thousands of pounds, I think it's just best to wait and have as much of a magical experience as you can, even if there are still restrictions in place, but without the dining, without knowing you're going to get to go on the ride you want to get, having to book every park. So say you're going for 3 weeks and you have to book the specific parks. The pools aren't open, I don't believe at the minute. I know the Typhoon Lagoon and the other one isn't open. I'm not sure about the pools around the resorts. Don't think they are yet. So I just thought, you know what, we're spending tens of thousands of pounds here. Let's postpone. But I did have a tear in my eye when we did that. I really, really did. So of course that was it was so upsetting to us, but I think you can all understand, obviously you're not going to want to go to Disney about the whole experience. That's how I see it anyway. Here we go, it's going to be drilling again. It's one of those days. So yeah, super sad, but I think it's the best thing to do in the long run. What's happening with all you guys who are in the UK? Have you booked holidays? Have you had them cancelled? What's happening with you? Also, you may see in the background, if you can see if I can point to it there, we've got some new garden furniture. However, we had one already. We've got like basically two kind of, they're kind of like, not corner surfaces, they go around in an L shape. And where it's been so rainy, we've had no opportunity to put up the new garden furniture. Now someone's at my door. So, like I said, we're waiting for the weather to get a bit better before we can Alex can put all of that together. So it's just sitting there at the moment, super annoying. And I just had somebody at the door and they were delivering, there's a parcel for me, which I think is some wax melts. I have had a few people ask me, do I still like my wax and stuff like that? Of course I do. I haven't been as burning as much of lately. I just haven't. When the weather lasted a few weeks back, it was quite nice. if it's really hot and I've got the windows open, there's no point in putting wax on because you just can't smell it as much. There is no point at all. But yes, I still do love my wax. And I had a company called Sentimelt, so I've actually reviewed their stuff before, over a year ago now, because obviously I had a year break from YouTube. I've just received a package from them. I'm going to clean it all down and I'll do like a first impressions. I think I'll do a first impressions video as well, and I'll probably do a review of them after I've melted them all. I remember before, some of them are very nice and some were a little bit hit and miss, but I think obviously things can change in a year, so I will see how they are. But talking of garden furniture, we have just had delivered an egg chair. Now, Alex bought one from China, took a while to arrive, and then we were a bit worried because it's only the cushions that have turned up. So I hope that we didn't just order the cushions, or like the fabric for it. Oh my gosh, can't believe it. Cannot believe it. But anyway, what have all you guys been doing over this weekend? I didn't really do too much. I had a migraine from hell on Sunday, but it took literally all day for it to go. And I was so excited as well to watch Big Brother. Then they're basically on E4, they're rerunning all the old Big Brother series, and I watched it. And I'm going to give it another go tonight, which is Monday night. But I watched one from Sunday. It was boring. I had to turn off. I just couldn't watch it. And you know how much I love Big Brother, Celebrity more so. But I thought they're going to be using all the iconic episodes, and it wasn't iconic to me. It really, really wasn't. But anyway, I'll give it another go tonight. Oh, before I forget, I don't really keep up with all the YouTube drama as much as I used to. Obviously, I see stuff with Trisha Paytas come up in my feed and stuff like that, and her content has changed dramatically. I don't know what I think about that, but, no hate to anyone. Do what you want to do. But I was on Twitter, and I don't keep up to date with everything like I used to. However, there's all this stuff going. I saw this stuff about Jeffree Star and more allegations about him, being, I'm not going to say the word because YouTube doesn't like certain words, you see, but his behaviour being questionable still. And then I saw stuff about supposedly Rich Lux having staged a break-in at his home in Texas. I follow Rich Lux on Instagram, and it's funny, I never see any of his stuff, but it popped up in the stories, and I don't know, I clicked on it. I don't always look at the stories, but I did. And it showed a video of somebody breaking in while he was away in Las Vegas. Now, people were saying, some people, not everybody of course, but then I saw some people saying it was staged. Surely nobody on earth would stage a break-in at their home. I'm sure, I'd like to think he didn't do that. I don't think he would do that. Do you guys think he did? The people saying, oh yeah, views are down, it's to deflect. And I'm like, wow, who in their right mind would honestly stage a break-in? I'd like to think he didn't do it. That's my personal opinion, because I think that's a lot of effort for one. Could you really be bothered with all that? And why would you put yourself with all that stress? You filed a police report, you could get in trouble, you could get in trouble for lying to the police and all the rest of it. So why on earth would you do that? I don't think he did. But so I've just found a tripod so I can actually talk to you guys now without holding you and having you so close to my face, which is kind of scary. So I said to you, I had some wax melts possibly come in. I had a company reach out to me and said they'd like me to review some of their stuff. It wasn't that. It was, it's just come to me in the post. Vanilla flavouring. Now, do you remember I spoke to you before and I was saying that everybody wants to be baking cakes and stuff like that, and I'm no exception? Well, I couldn't get hold of vanilla essence. Can't get hold from my normal Asda shop. Can't get hold of flavouring. This here, or essence. I can't get hold of flour. I can't get hold of corn flour. I can't get hold of self-raising flour, normal flour, certain types of sugars. So what Alex has done is ordered some online for me, like a big bag of flours coming and stuff like that, because it's just crazy. It is, and you'd never think, who would have thought in 2020 you'd be struggling to get flour and stuff. So I have got this, which is vanilla flavouring from Dr. Oetker, which is good, you see. Let me just try and move this a certain way so it's a bit better. There we go. A bit more in the centre now. And you can see my mini top more. I love this top. But I have been trying to bake. I'm not a baker. Like I said to you guys before, I'm no baker, but I've been trying to do some baking. So I think today I'm going to try and do some Nutella or Biscoff filled cookies. I have a banana bread recipe on my channel already. I can't bake. Well, I'm not the best baker. Like I said, I'm no expert. So I'm trying to put little recipes up that is going to help people who want to do stuff that's super easy and quick. No fuss, no faff, just easy and fun. So yeah, today I might do some cookies. After obviously the people installing the charger for the electric car have left because it's very noisy and my poor little baby cat is getting terrified. Let me get a grabber for you. So this is little Kiki, you can't really see her. She is terrified of all the noise and she keeps hiding under that little table over there. Say hello, my baby. She's a Bengal cat, isn't she? But you're not wanting to be held right now, are you? She's a noisy cat, but she's very scared of all the noise. She keeps crouching on the floor and all the rest of it. She is a terror of a cat. She's trouble, she really, really is, but she loves us dearly. And if anything, she's really too attached to us. Now, also, I had a couple of people asking me about my other cats, and are they okay? They're okay. Wizzy, he's upstairs right now. He's 18 this year. We thought we might lose him earlier on in the year. He had teeth problems. He only has one tooth left. He basically got an abscess and a fistula. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, all around the tooth. Had to have another tooth taken out because basically he had the tooth removed, and within about 2 weeks he got a huge swelling on his face. It started bleeding and he had to have another operation. And and now he seems good, he seems fine. He's lost some weight, which is going to take him a long time to get back on. So I'm trying to get this one bit of flipping hair and I can't get to it. But let's be honest, he's 18 years old. His weight fluctuates a bit. A little Amber, how old is Amber? She's 12, 13 or 12, 11 or 12. So she's still an elderly cat. We have had, over the last 2 years, a lot of behavioural issues with her. She's always had a few behavioural issues as it is, but it's sort of ramped up in the last 2 years. So she's basically had chronic diarrhea, not been able to manage going to the toilet, etc, etc. She's always had IBS. So we have to feed her on a diet called Cativit. Both Wizzy and Amber have that diet. It's the best. If you have Bengal cats or any cats and you're struggling to get them to basically have, if you have cats with upset stomach and you've tried raw canning and all these other foods, try Cativit. It's online and just try it. It's spelled Katovit. So try it. It's the best. Give it a month or a couple of weeks. You tend to know how your cat's behaviour is, and I'm sure it will help you out no end, because I know with us that's the only thing that's improved our cat's, oh my gosh, stool, so to speak. So anyway, so we've had to take her. She lost so much weight. She looked like she was at death's door. Took her to the vet. She's always been really skinny over the last few years, so it wasn't anything to us that was unusual, but we took her to the vets and she had to have stool samples done, and she had something in her poo, and it was, what was it called? Campylobacter. We don't know how she got it. We just don't. So anyway, she was on some medication for that, cleared that up. But she still suffers with problems with her bowels. So she'll have days where really, really solid, and then other days where she'll have upset stomach. So we're doing our best, because basically a lot of it now that's cleared up, this is also behavioural problems as well. It can happen. When we got her, she's had behavioural problems, not just for 2 years since she was been with us. She sucks her own nipples. She used to bite all her fur off. She used to pee in places, stuff like that. So, basically, she's now been put on steroids, which has helped. It's not 100% better. We'll have days when she has a bit of a IBS flare up, and then she'll have like a week or 5 days of being really, really good, but she wasn't making it to the litter tray and stuff like that. And if you've got carpet on the floor, major problems. So what we are doing in our front room, or living space, shall I say, we're having new flooring put down. At the moment, I'll show you in a minute what our carpet is like. It's just basically carpet since we moved in. It's like a very light grey carpet. We're getting grey laminate. So excited about that. So Alex is going to be putting that in for us. We have a lot of stuff we want to do to this house, but with coronavirus, it's just not the right time to be spending and flashing the cash, is it? I think it's just time to be a bit more sensible. We really wanted a new kitchen. That's going to wait till next year. We have thought about maybe just like painting the doors or something like that, because The actual tiles aren't awful. They're not great, but they're not awful. And we could leave the floor as it is for now. But it's the door. It's like all the it's like a brownie, very goldeny brown. All the doors are. All the cupboard doors and stuff like that. So we could maybe do that. We don't know. But the first things first, we're getting like a grey laminate in the living area. I'll show you the floor we have in a minute anyway. You've probably seen it before. So we're getting that done. And we're looking at some point getting new decking for outside. So here is the flooring we have at the minute. We did actually have it professionally cleaned just before Christmas. So we are going to be getting grey flooring all the way down here. I'm so excited about having the grey laminate done. We have loads of stuff we want to do here, but to be honest with you, Alex hasn't been at home a lot. He had a contract not in the northeast, so he's here now permanently, but he wasn't before. So doing stuff of my own just wasn't applicable where I wasn't here, looking after the cats and all the rest of it. But anyway, I'm so excited to get new flooring. You do not understand. Oh, and these little fishies, they're from Amazon. And little cats love them. So they've got like catnip in them. Got them at Christmas. Still love them. So if you have cats who love catnip, go on Amazon and look for these little fishies. Oh, I saw a Kiki. See, she can hear the noise and she's still scared. Look, I'll show you. I've got a little table here. I did makeup on there. Kiki, you frightened? It's okay. They'll be gone soon. They'll be gone soon. Sorry, I'm going to have a little bit of a rant here as well before I get on with the rest of my day. What is the issue with people I see not wanting to wear a face mask on public transport? Well, I think they should be made so you can wear them in shops as well. All those people around, coughing, sneezing, all the rest of it. In the UK, as we're always so behind on everything compared to the rest of the world, remember, we have in Europe the worst death toll. Remember that. And the virus is still going through our communities. So I understand if you have breathing problems and if you're elderly. However, why does everyone else have such an issue with wearing a face mask? It's to keep you and everyone else safe. Get a grip, sort it out, stop blinking, moaning and being difficult, and just wear it on the blinking train. I don't see what people's problems are. Just do it. All these small-minded people who are just, I don't know, trying to cause trouble. You don't have to, so you can question them under a section whatever law. Just get a grip, help yourself and others, and wear a face mask. So, I've just decided to do some baking. I'm going to do Nutella and Biscoff gooey scented cookies. You know the ones where you open them up and all the goo comes out? So I'm going to aim to do 5 Biscoff and 5 Nutella. And I'm also going to have in them some chocolate chips. I'm so excited to do these. It's super, super easy. The only thing that's slightly annoying is you have to put the dollops of this and the dollops of this in your freezer for like around about an hour. So it's 3:20 right now, so about 4:20 I can get them out. And it's really annoying, you know, when you just really, really want them. So yeah, so today's been a funny old day. So now it's getting nice and sunny outside, which is a relief because it's been absolute dire SHIT recently. The guys have finished, you know, installing like the electric charger when Alex gets his new car. So I will show you that once we've got it. As long as it all goes well and there's no delays. I've got no idea about what timing that's going to be. But Alex just thought it was good, you know, for the environment and stuff and to have an electric car. So, yeah, so that's what he's doing. So, yeah, it's been weird because obviously all I keep seeing on the news, well, not the news really, but on social media is how people are so annoyed that they're going to have to wear a mask on public transport. And how dare they, you know, and I just don't get it. What the hell is wrong with people? Okay, so go to work, do whatever you need to do on public transport. Don't get a mask and just get coronavirus. I just don't get it. I do not understand some people. They're just absolutely crazy and blinking selfish as well. I mean, if you're not bothered about yourself getting it, fair enough, get it. But then what about everyone else you can then pass it to? I guess that it's the saying, you just can't, I'm not going to say the word actually, but you just can't teach some people, or you can't reason with unreasonable people, so to speak. It just absolutely drives me blinking crazy. So anyway, I'm going to just chill out while that's in the freezer refrigerating. Got all my other ingredients ready to go. I will try and get the recipe up for these as long as they turn out okay. I haven't made these before, so I hope they turn out nice. The recipe's quite easy, the one I'm following. Just making a few tweaks to it. I just had my lunch today, I had some soup. But I'm just adding some cinnamon to it because I am obsessed with cinnamon. I don't know about you guys, but I am obsessed with cinnamon. So I'm going to chuck some cinnamon in it. So yeah, going to leave that in the freezer. I keep saying refrigerating. In the freezer for an hour and just wait around for a bit until that is ready.